G'day everyone, Daniel Anderson here. Welcome to this super quick fire episode. Now I've been doing a couple of videos and in the middle of doing a little beginner series on SharePoint Spaces, and I just wanted to add this in before I publish the next part, and that's the ability to bring in SharePoint Spaces to Microsoft Teams. So let's jump in and have a quick look at how we can do that. Now, if you're following along with the other series, you'll notice, you will have seen the space that I'm building out. We've got an org chart, we've got a document, and we're just building out and having a look at the different options here. But what we want to do is, I want to show you how we can bring this space into Microsoft Teams. So let's jump in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL here. I'm going to jump back into Microsoft Teams. I'm going to jump into this Contoso org-wide team here. I'm going to add a SharePoint tab here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this SharePoint page from a different site. So using this new functionality, I can add a page or a list from any SharePoint site now, and I can just paste this URL in here. I can save that now, and that's going to bring my space into Microsoft Teams, which is a pretty cool thing to be able to do. So you can see now I've got my SharePoint space inside of Microsoft Teams, which I can zoom in, I can zoom out, I can move my way around. Now let's have a look at what the experience is like when we open up this file. So you will have noticed that this is a PowerPoint doc. So I can click on this document here. I can either save it, which saves it to the SharePoint start page. I can open this in a new tab, which when I click that, it's going to ask me to confirm, and I can open that up in a new tab. Or I've got another link here, which will actually take me to another space that I'm building out on another page. So it's a pretty nice piece of functionality here. The org chart again still works inside of Teams. I can navigate my way around interactively through this navigation. I can expand this out so that it takes up the entire width of that area there, and again we can still navigate our way around. And using this icon here, I can actually go to that page directly in SharePoint itself. All right, so that's a quick little demonstration there on how we can bring in SharePoint Spaces into Microsoft Teams to again build out a really nice user experience for users. Hope that brings you some value. Jump into SharePoint Spaces if you haven't already. I've published part 1 and part 2, and there's going to be some more episodes on the way. So make sure you stay tuned. See you next time.